up, y'all? It's your girl Jameka, and I'm back with another YouTube video. And today is gonna be a lot, so just get your popcorn and your wine, sit back and relax, because we about to really spill this tea, okay? Now, if you haven't been following up on this story about this young lady by the name of Leticia Macer, who is saying that she is Jay-Z's first daughter. She's 28 years old. Basically, go look at the other two videos that I've made. I'll put them in the description box below, so go click on those and watch those first, and then come back to this one. Now, all of Leticia's life, she has been predominantly raised by her mother, Leticia Macer, but she goes by Lisa. And unfortunately, Lisa does suffer from the illness called multiple sclerosis, aka MS, which Leticia actually has a organization and foundation specifically for MS that she's created in honor of her mother to raise money for people to be aware of the illness, as well as to hopefully find a cure, because as of right now there is no cure, as well as whatever money could help her mother with medical bills. If you guys are interested in donating and supporting the foundation and organization that Leticia has, then go to the Instagram page that she set up called Jay-Z First Daughter, and the link to be able to donate to the organization is in the bio. Now, even though Jay-Z has allegedly been an absent father to Leticia her entire life, even despite the fact that he allegedly knew about her entire life, she has not went without a father. She has been blessed and fortunate enough for a man to step up to the plate and fill those shoes in that position, in that role as a father figure, by a man named Robert, aka Bobby. Now, I do want to make this perfectly clear. Yes, she did have a stepfather to, thankfully fill that role of a positive father figure. However, it still does not excuse the biological father, who is still alive walking this earth, claiming his other children with his current wife, to not have a relationship with his other children, period. And I also wanted to address something that was really disturbing to me earlier when I was looking at comments that people were making on my other videos regarding this subject. Some people were saying, well, she's 28 years old already, like he missed the majority of her life, so why try now? What? That sounds ignorant. I don't care if your child is 28 or 80. They are still always your child until either they die or you die, period. And then other people were saying, well, he's too high class or rich and famous to be worrying about this. Excuse me? Let's make this clear. You are never too rich, too famous, or too important to dismiss or avoid your responsibility or just a decent relationship with a seed or a person, a whole human being that you helped create. It doesn't matter if it was purposely or not. At the end of the day, that is still your child and your seed that you helped create that is walking this earth. And no matter what their age is, they still deserve a decent, close relationship with their parents, period. And Jay-Z himself should personally understand this better than anybody, since he had an absent father and had to deal with the pain and trauma of that. Check out this.
As a kid, your pop is the superhero. Then for a kid to have that taken away from him is the most traumatic thing you could ever feel.
After that, then you start on the street and there's no one else to guide you through the maze that is life.
You can't connect because of the way you feel about yourself?
Yes. In my case, it's deep.
To love a person that much so they could be able to hurt me like that again. No one could ever match that pain. That's why I've always been guarded, and that's why I've never let females or anybody really get close to me, and that was all attributed to my pop.
How's Jay-Z as a dad? Such a great father. I'm so lucky. And I would not be the woman I am if I did not go home to that man.
Me and my daughter talked. I told her to get in the car the other day. Then I just hear a little voice, Dad. I turned around, she said, I didn't like when you told me to get in the car the way you told me. It hurt my feelings. And I was like, that's the most beautiful thing you've ever said to me. You have to acknowledge the pain. You have to work through it and really be honest. You have to be strong enough to go through that.
Are you a better woman because of him? Absolutely. Is he a better man because of you? Absolutely.
For us, we chose to fight for our love, for our family, to give our kids a different outcome, break that cycle.
Now, okay, Mr. Jay-Z, okay, Mr. Sean Carter, if we breaking cycles, let's break the entire cycle, okay? Meaning, let's break that cycle of you allegedly being an absent father to your other children that you don't have with Beyonce, that you had way before her. Let's break that cycle too. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, now that we got that clear and out of the way, let's get right into what y'all came to watch this video for, okay? And let me just say first that a lot of people are saying, well, why did she wait till she's 28 years old to reach out? First of all, her and her aunt have clarified over and over that they did try over and over when she was younger to reach out to get a DNA test done. However, Jay was avoiding it. And when you don't have money like that to spend on a lawyer and paperwork and stuff like that, you kind of give up. So that's where that is. Now let's get right into this whole DNA test stuff. Okay, so basically she took a DNA test via like Ancestry, I believe it's called. And basically it's to help you like kind of see where you come from as far as your ancestors and your roots. And like if maybe you're mixed with anything, you know, like what are you mixed with, you know? But another cool thing about it is that additional to that, you can actually compare your DNA to other people. And basically if the system picks up the exact same DNA or traces of, you know, the same DNA that you have submitted into the system, then it's going to say, hey, you're a match with so-and-so. And basically that just means you're related. So basically, I told y'all that to tell y'all this. So basically, when Leticia submitted her DNA into the system and to, you know, to do the ancestry test, it did have a lot of matches, you guys. And one of them being Jay-Z's own grandmother, Miss Hattie White, okay?
I've been hearing that Jay-Z was my father all my life. There's no way that he can deny anything, especially when people were there that know him. I remember there, he just looked at me and he was like, Dad. Dave was in my living room. He was talking to my mom. I was going to leave it alone. They brought me one of those ancestry tests. Finally, I get some type of answers. He knows that I exist.
Now, if that wasn't enough, you guys, she also took screenshots of her matches, her other matches of family members on Jay's side that are matches to her. This one says here, you and Arissa White are pretty much related. Predicted relationship is second, third, or fourth cousins. And then she posted this picture, and basically I guess she went to go look up who Arissa White is to get more background information on her. She came across this website at Afropunk, and in the article Arissa says, my aunt, Jay-Z's mother, inspired me to embrace my queerness. Now I don't know what she's talking about, but did y'all catch that? Her aunt is Jay-Z's mother. So y'all already know what I did. Doop doop doop. Hey Siri, look up Arissa White. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, in Google, if you go put Afropunk Arissa White, this is exactly what pops up. So I immediately clicked on the link, and guess what? This is the first thing I saw. The same screenshot that Leticia had posted was the same exact thing that's on the top of this article. Okay, y'all, and if that's not enough, she went a step further to show y'all in detail what this means. So basically, Ancestry broke it down. It says the relationship to Arissa White. It says here, when two people have a DNA match, it means they inherited DNA from one or more recent common ancestors. The length of DNA they have in common is estimated in centimograms. I don't know if I pronounced that, but y'all know what I'm saying. We're going to call them CMs. The higher the number, the closer the relationship. And it's saying here between her and Arissa, there is 177 CMs shared across 12 DNA segments. And it says as far as the DNA relationship between her and Arissa, it says you and Arissa White share 177 CMs. This table shows the percentage of the time people sharing 177 CMs have the following relationship. So this is basically the category that her and Arissa fall under, considering, you know, their results. Basically, it's saying the relationship between her and Arissa is 60% chance that Arissa is her second cousin. And it's saying here, it explains more. First cousin removed, y'all, I don't know about none of the tree. But I do know, apparently, she a part of the tree. She's somewhere on the branch, and they related. Because remember, like I said earlier, like I said before, that Arissa White said on that website that Jay-Z's mom is her aunt. So it would make sense if, Leticia is Jay-Z's daughter, that, Arissa is, of course, her cousin. It makes sense. Now back to the original picture. It says here that Leticia, is of course predicted to be cousins with Arissa White. But check this part out. It's saying via her father's side. So we're going to go into how did she get the confirmation that Jay-Z is the daddy for it to be saying her father's side. Well, go ahead and check out this clip and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I know y'all saw that, right? So apparently Jay-Z has a account on Ancestry, and the initials of the name that he uses on the account, the initials is HK. So we don't know the actual name that he uses for the account, because he uses a fake name, of course, to conceal his real identity. But his DNA that he gives to the Ancestry company is very real. So regardless of the fake name, if he's matched with somebody, he's indeed related to them. And basically family members on Jay-Z's side said, well, he has a fake account, and it's under such and such. And basically when she when she did her test, submitted her DNA, it came back 100% match for a parent-child. Okay, and I know that y'all saw all of those connections, those relatives and cousins in between, okay? And one of the cousins happens to be this lady here named Belinda Parker. Well, Leticia made it a point to screenshot a little bit of her conversation when she reached out to her cousin. And basically, this is what her cousin had to say. She said, I haven't really kept in touch with that side of my family, meaning like, on, I guess, Leticia's father, which would be Jay-Z at this point, side of the family, saying all the cousins that were my age that I grew up with have died. My aunts and uncles are gone too. All the rest of my cousins were younger and I have lost contact with them. But despite whether she keeps in contact with that side of the family or not, fact is they're still related, okay? And on top of all that information, if that wasn't enough, look at what this person, Lynette Wongis, posted on Leticia's Facebook wall. She posted, "Guess who popped up on my DNA matches? Guess it's not fake." And then she took a screenshot. And I'm scrolling, y'all. I did like a screenshot, but video, not a picture. And basically, she showed this, that Leticia Macer popped up as her second cousin. Okay, a match. Now, I know a lot of people been blowing up my comments on my other videos that I made before this one, talking about she lying. Do you know how many times we've heard, oh, I'm his daughter or I'm his son? Yes, I've heard those other stories a couple of years ago, but she has been the only one providing us with all these receipts, okay? But not only that, she actually has members that are actually related to Jay-Z and that are now coming forward and confirming as well. So it's undeniable, people. And y'all can say whatever y'all want about me or this story or about her, but at the end of the day, I came with my receipts, like 1 receipt, 2 receipt, 3 receipt. You need more? Anyways, y'all, some people are going to continue to deny, and be in denial, and that's cool, but I did what I was supposed to do, okay? Believe it or not, but at least y'all see the receipts, okay? Anyways, y'all, if y'all need a little bit more information, then check out this clip here. This is going to be a couple of clips of Miss Terry Turner, who is Leticia's aunt. She is the sister of Leticia's mother, and she's just gonna go into a little bit of details about the situation just to shed a little bit more of light.
Oh, somebody asked the question, did Jay-Z know Lisa was pregnant when he left? Yeah. Yes, he did. If he didn't know, why the f he called and asked about the baby? He called that gal and asked her. He called her and asked her. So yes, he knew. Yes, he knew. Yes, he knew she was pregnant. Why wasn't it settled when he called and asked about it? Ask him. Ask him. Ask him. Cause he the one that didn't try to do no more. I can't say why he didn't do something. See, cause Emory my cousin. Emory Jones my cousin. I'm a Jones. I'm Terry Turner. I'm Terry Jean Jones Turner. I'm a Jones myself. My mama just married a Turner. Emory is my cousin. But he know too. Shit. And he know too. He might not say nothing because him and Jay like this. But he know too. He know too. He already know. Cuz could have let him know too. Go see your baby. You know that, and you know that girl your cousin too, Emory. She your cousin just like I'm your cousin. You knew you could told him. You could told him. And he ain't not got nothing about told him. He already know though. I know for a fact he know. He just chose not to step up to the plate, y'all. Jay been knowed about Teasha. This is not no new shit to Jay-Z. Jay been knowed about Teasha. DeHaven told him, and I'm quite sure Emory did too.
Yeah, I knew. But was it my place? Even in my maddest, like you seen the YouTube, right? Y'all seen the YouTube? You seen the anger? I told you where I was in my heart at that time. I was hating the shit out of Jay, but at that time, still, I wasn't going to say nothing about that. I wasn't going to say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't my place. That wasn't my place to say nothing about that. Because when you doing something with children, like when it's on that aspect, my shit wasn't correct. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit here and say something about, yo, oh, you got a kid, you know this, because we all deal with that situation. I had to deal with my situation. So for me to be spazzing about what he ain't doing for his kid, you know what I'm saying? I was going through it with my own kid.
That boy know. He just chose not to step up to the plate. If he didn't know, him and Cuz is like this. Cuz told him. DeHaven knew too. DeHaven can say something. DeHaven knew about Teasha. And from my understanding, way back in the day when Teasha was little, DeHaven supposedly had took her to meet them. Cause he said he did. DeHaven said he did. DeHaven knew, all us knew, we talked. I mean, when we was around one another in the crib and shit. DeHaven said that they knew about that child in Philly or wherever that boy from. See, he said that they knew, and DeHaven was the one that was corresponding with us the whole time when Lisa was trying for Jay to know. So people don't know what they talk about when they saying that she didn't let him know or try to let him know, or he didn't know. He did know. Yes, he did know. Because actually it's pissing me off because knew and they chose not to do it. You up there taking care of those other ones. You taking care of your other kids. You taking care of your other kids, but you supposed to take care of your kids. But you knew about this girl before these kids. So stop lying on yourself and stop saying that you didn't know, because yes, you did know. And if you was a real man, you would have came when people was trying to tell you anyway. We wouldn't have had to get this far. That girl would have never had to get this far to try to get you to see that you was her dad. DeHaven told Jay. DeHaven said he told Jay. DeHaven said to me he told Jay. Damn sure ain't trying to ride no wave, because I don't give a f about the whole situation. I'm doing it for her and to let everybody know. Wasn't nobody trying to get nothing from that man. Ain't nobody trying to get a thing from her. But he already knew Teasha. Wasn't nobody trying to get nothing. See, y'all trying to say people trying to get something, or she trying to get something from him. She not trying to. She got a right to get love from him. She got a right to get love from him, and then all the other stuff that comes with it. That's her dad. So why are people trying to hate? But either way you put it, he knew. He knew about the situation, and he should be a man and step up to it. Stop making babies, and then y'all men out there don't want to take care of the babies after you make them. You choose and pick what child you want to take care of. It's not like that. It's not. I done been through that. That shit don't feel good. It don't. You're not supposed to do that. That's not nice. That's not godly of people. Y'all, what it all boiled down to be quite honest, y'all, to be quite honest, it all boils down to, like it always do, fathers that don't want to take care of the kids, and some of them know about the kids. That's all it all boils down to. And our brother, Mr. Carter, is one of them. Mr. Carter been knowing about Teasha. If he chose, and if he was any kind of man, you gonna go seek yours. Your blood, you gonna seek your blood. That I wanted money. Honey, I don't want your money. I don't want his money. It's just the point that he knew. And y'all so-called person that y'all taking, I'm glorified, which you shouldn't glorify him because he a star, because he Jay-Z. Y'all glorifying him. Stop glorifying him. He not God. He ain't God. He supposed to take care of his too. And that's the only reason why I'm on here, to let y'all know, the ones that's glorifying Jay, that Jay already knew about Teasha way back. He ain't just finding out.
Alright y'all, it's a wrap on this video. If you watched it all the way, thank you so much. Please give it a big thumbs up if you actually liked it and enjoyed it. And if you want me to continue to do different celebrity gossip, then, give this video a thumbs up so I'll know. Also, spread it all over your social media on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever, so we can grow this channel. And yeah, subscribe to the channel down below and hit that notification bell button, and make sure that you select the all option when you're hitting that notification bell, so you can receive all of my notifications and you won't miss a single video. Well, until next time, you guys, take care of yourself and each other. Peace.